Is your computer suddenly slow, showing weird pop-ups, opening programs by itself? This could be a sign of malware, and today I'll show you exactly how to find it and completely remove it. Stay to the end of the video. Warning signs your computer is infected. You start noticing your computer is only very slow for no reason, random pop-ups, even when browser is closed, program opening and closing on their own, browser homepage changes without your permission, your friends receiving strange emails and messages from you, battery draining unusually fast, hard drive constantly running even while idle, files are missing, renamed or even opened, unexpected charges on your account, new toolbars or extensions you never installed. If this sounds like you, stay to the end of the video. So how to check for malware? The first thing we need to do, I'll show you various steps. So whichever one, I will encourage you to try all of them, because sometimes the one that hides from step one cannot hide from other steps. So the first step is we need to open the task manager. So to open the task manager, I'm on Windows 11. It's easy for me to open the task manager. I'll just right click and go to the task manager. So for you, if you want the Windows shortcut key, you can press Control plus Shift key plus Escape to open it. So when it's open, go to the processes. Mine is already there. If yours is not there, this is the icon. You go to the processes. So you look for anything using very high CPU or memory with a name you don't recognize. So anyone you see, you can just let's say you right click it and you can end the process. You can end the task, you understand, or end the process. That's the step one. So in step two, we need to check startup programs, because malware often hides in startup programs. So it runs every time you turn on your computer. These are the tactics of most malware. So the same thing we did the first time, you can just right click, which is the easiest way. You go to task manager. Here, what we need to do is we go to the startup tab. So this is the startup tab. We go to the startup tab, we click it. So it's going to show us every programs that starts immediately the computer starts. So we need to look for unknown programs with no publisher's name. That's the first thing you look out for. So I know all these ones. I installed all these ones, but this one, for example, like this. So when you see something suspicious or something you didn't install, you just right click and you disable it. I will disable this one. So as you can see, I already disabled this one. So that's how you disable any malware on your computer in this step two. Step three, we need to check the browser extensions. So I'm using Chrome. It's easy for me to check that. When you just put something like this, / extension, and you hit enter, it's going to take you straight up to your extension. So when you look through the extension and you find any extension you actually didn't install yourself, that's also a red flag. You need to remove it. You can remove it here, or you can disable it, or you can remove it. Better just remove it. Then when you're done, just reset your browser or clear your cookies, your history and all that. So I wouldn't want to open up my history. So that's step three. So in step four, we need to scan with Windows Defender. Like you all know, Windows already have built-in. To get the Windows Defender, you just go to here, your search, and or the start icon, whichever version of Windows you're using. So you type in Windows Security. As you can see, when you type it, it's going to open up. So you click it. So when it's open, you have things like this. Maybe some people, for yours, if you don't have this part tick gold. You just need to log in with Microsoft account, just a free account. You can create a Hotmail or Outlook email and log in, so it's going to tick good. So when you're logged in here, you go to virus and threat protection. You just click that. So you just do a quick scan. So it's going to, depending on how many files you have there, it's just going to scan through your system. And if there is anything it found, it's going to show you either to quarantine or to remove it. So as you can see, after scanning mine, it found no threat. So if it found any threat, it's going to tell you. So when you're done with the quick scan, another option I would want you to go for, it's the choose the full scan. So just go to the options, scan options, and you can choose the full scan here and you can scan it. So this one is going to take about, let's say, 30 to 60 minutes. Step 5. So we scan with Malwarebyte. Malwarebyte is among the one of the most trusted malware scanners out there. So to get Malwarebyte, you can get it for free. You go to the website malwarebyte.com, you scroll down and you download the depending on your operating system, you just download that. So when it's done downloading, you get a file like this. So let's run the installer. You double click. So the installation is going to run. It's installing. You just wait for it to finish up whatever it's doing. So when the installation is done, you just go to open Malwarebyte. So since we're doing a free one, we don't have a subscription. We didn't pay for the subscription. We just go to get started. Not ready now, so we just buy later, maybe later. So we continue with our free trial. So the free trial is active. Click on open Malwarebyte. So it's just going to ask you to put an email. Just put your email. You start a scan. Your malware scanner shows you anyone. It's going to tell you the ones to quarantine. So it's advised you quarantine them and wait for 7 days. If no problem, you can fully delete them. That's for Malwarebyte. So another thing is the programs. So if it's a program, you just go to, you install it. If it's a program, it tells you, even if it's Windows Defender. So if Windows Defender tells you a program, to install that program, you go to settings, you check for app. So if there is any app, like say installed apps, you click it. So if there's any app you don't recognize here, or Windows Defender flagged it and asks you to delete it, you just uninstall it. You need to also change all your passwords. So if after your scan you notice there is a malware or something, you need to change all your passwords. So start from a different clean device, not your actual device. You change your passwords, your banking and financial accounts, your social media accounts, or any account with safe payment info. So then you also enable two-factor authentication on everything. So you need to also update everything, update your operating system. So just update everything, all the apps, softwares, and even your operating system. Update your router, your firmware, and if your network was also compromised, you just update all those things. So now let's go to the main question. How do you prevent malware from infecting your computer in the future? So I'll give you this. Never download softwares from unofficial websites. So the second one should be, don't click links in suspicious email or text messages. Always use strong and unique passwords. Keep your operating system and apps updated at all time. Use a trusted antivirus. Windows Defender is enough for most people, but you can go a bit step further, just like we added Malwarebyte to what we're doing. Avoid public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Then back up your files regularly, external drive or cloud. So don't plug in unknown USB drives. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new tech tips every week. Drop a comment below if you found anything suspicious on your computer. See you on the next one. Peace out.